something I need to pick up. Oh, that's better. So I just popped into town to pick up the new Canon EOS-R, their new mirrorless full-frame camera, and it got me thinking, so I came to the park to make a video. A lot of people have been comparing the EOS-R online to the Sony A7 III, which is because they're kind of around the same level, and there have been so many YouTube videos about it, there's been so much argument about it, all about comparing the specs, and tempers have really been quite high about it. There's something in photography that a lot of us forget, and it's something that makes us quite unhappy. Now, I picked up the EOS-R because I have a specific need for things it does, and I don't really want to go into those because I don't think it'll help anyone. What suits me won't necessarily suit you. Back when I shot film, I shot Pentax cameras, and so when digital SLRs kind of came out and I moved over to those, I bought a Pentax because my lenses fitted on it. And when I started posting pictures on social media, a lot of my friends kept sort of asking what camera I had, and then a load of them ended up buying Pentax cameras. And Pentax is perfectly fine for for an entry-level camera. They're great cameras. Nothing wrong with them, but I did feel a bit weird that all these people kind of had Pentax cameras because of a specific need that I had. It didn't really apply to them. Now, choosing the right gear is an important decision. It's important to get what is right for you, but understand that the pursuit of gear is not photography. It's a distraction from photography, and it's a distraction that will ultimately make you unhappy. The trouble is that it's a tempting distraction, because buying stuff is quick and it's easy, and learning a skill and understanding an art form is hard and time-consuming. I've just got to say, the light is amazing at the moment. It's so beautiful in the park. There's parakeets up in the trees. They've been native to London for quite a while. I don't really know why. I don't think anyone does. There's a great TED talk by Tim Urban on procrastination. I'll link to it in the description below. And in it, he puts forward the notion that our brains are driven by two conflicting characters, the rational decision maker and the instant gratification monkey. The rational decision maker can see the big picture and knows what the best thing is to do. The instant gratification monkey thrives on what feels good in the moment, but ultimately has no long-term benefit. And if you follow the instant gratification monkey, you might get these short-term kind of bursts of excitement or fun, but ultimately it will lead to feelings of guilt and feelings of emptiness. And I think that this endless obsession with camera gear is an advanced form of procrastination. And by endless obsession with gear, I really do mean endless, because that's exactly how consumer capitalism works. Every year the big camera companies release a load of new cameras, a load of new lenses to supersede their older models. And they only sell if we're made to feel like our previous gear is inadequate. You can't just buy a camera setup and be happy with it. You have to keep consuming, otherwise the camera companies go out of business. And I'm not saying don't buy new stuff and don't enjoy it. By all means, invest in something new if you find your current equipment is holding you back. I recently bought a Fuji system because I found that having my Canons, walking around with them, they were getting very, very heavy, and it was fatiguing me, and it was impacting negatively on my desire to take photos. So the next time you get that urge to upgrade, really examine why you feel the way you do, and really be honest with yourself. Do you need it? Or do you want it? When you're looking at all the specs, really think, when was the last time you needed 50 megapixels? When did that stop you? When was the last time you needed an ISO in excess of 200,000? When you feel this way, try thinking back to what first interested you in photography or in filmmaking or whatever it is you're interested in, and think what it was that sparked that passion. I'm willing to guess it was something creative and nothing to do with ISO performance or image resolution. So when you're passionately debating in the comments section of a YouTube video on the merits of the Sony versus the Canon, remember, it's just cameras. It's not photography. Go look at your photographic heroes from the past. Look at the work they produced and remember that what they shot on was most likely far inferior to what you already own.